maybe see if there were some patterns and that sort of thing. Also, a friend of mine had told me she had went before and she'd got a lot of the vinyl. So that was one of the things that I wanted to see if I could find. And I absolutely think I did well. So I just want to share with you guys, what I picked up, some fabrics, and again, notions and patterns. So let's jump right into it. So here I'm going to just share with you a couple of pieces of fabrics that I got. This was some lycra, which I found to be very, very pretty. Very pretty. This was in their remnant section. And I'm glad I went back there because I was able to find this gorgeous piece here. It's 1.5 yards, 60 inches wide, lycra. But look at the colors on that. And I imagine that that's going to be the border piece here. So wouldn't this make a beautiful top? And I think I have a pattern in mind, and I'll share that with you guys. But this is just gorgeous. Look how rich those colors are. And this, to me, yeah, it's lycra, and it's got a 4-way stretch. So that's going to be very comfortable. And I think I may be able to get, I don't know, I may be able to get a nice little high-low out of this. It depends. We'll see. So this piece, it's 1.5 yards of this one. Another gorgeous piece. These will make some really nice tops. So I love that pattern there. I love those colors. So that. And then this is actually, this was another remnant piece. But I don't think that this is lycra. But it was over in the remnants, but I know it's not. But I thought it was another beautiful piece as well. And this is 1.3 yards of this. But look at the design on this. Absolutely beautiful. Now, it does look like to me, it's a one-way design. But I think that would make a beautiful blouse as well. Love those colors. I also got a couple of cut pieces. This was, I think, another lycra, I believe. But this one, I think I got 2 yards of this. And I think that this would make a beautiful sundress, wrap dress. And I have a pattern for a wrap dress that will go very well with this. But look at those colors on this. That pattern isn't it beautiful? Very vintagey like too, huh? So nice. So I'm going to set these to the side. And I'm going to show you the other cut pieces that I got. I picked up some of the African print fabric, and they had quite a nice display. And I've got 2 yards of each one, but this pattern is beautiful. Now open that up. Just gorgeous. Love those blues in that. Not sure what I'll do with it yet, but we will see something in the future, whether it's tote bags or anything. So, Got this piece. It was only a small piece left, but I know I'll probably use this as a lining in some of my either the cosmetic bags or small tote bags or um, some of the little wallets. Haven't quite decided, but I love that pattern. This one is gorgeous too. Very bold greens, these yellows. Very pretty. That would be a nice duster tunic. And these were $5 a yard. Yes, it was $5 a yard. And then the last one I got was this pattern. And I think that that is very beautiful. Very beautiful. So those were the cut pieces. And then I got another remnant. And this one it was an annex. It's annex item. So it was in the remnant section. It was 2 yards. And I just thought it was absolutely beautiful. Let me take this out. I can really see myself making a duster out of this. But I want to try to zoom in on this this pattern if you can see it. Reminds me of like a cathedral type arches. Nice. And then the stretch is a 4-way. And I'm not sure exactly what this is, but it has some nice weight to it. It's almost like sort of like a sweater. It's a knit, I know that, but it's got a lot of stability in this, no matter what you make. But I think I'll make a duster, and it'll hold up really well. Very pretty. So 2 yards will be more than enough. Love it. Okay, I'm going to jump in now with the vinyls that I picked up. And these are some absolutely gorgeous pieces. It's the crocodile and the reptile, and then some low nubble textured vinyls here. Very smooth. So the first one here, this one is, it's a pre-cut vinyl, and their sizes are 18 by 54, so that's a nice little size. This one is called Aussie Gator, and it comes in black. And the lighting sort of gives it a gunmetal sort of look to it, but it's black. It's very pretty. And then they're lined, so that's good. And my lighting isn't doing this justice because it comes across almost like it has some green to it, but it's not. Now this gorgeous piece here, this one is called the Vernice Serpent Red, and this is 18 by 54 as well. But look at that pattern, just gorgeous. And it's lined. And then the next piece, this one is another 18 by 54, and this is called Gator, and it comes in saddle, the color, and that's the lining. That texture there. Very smooth. All of these vinyls and it's just they're very smooth, and I was told that they cut easy. So we'll see once I start getting into a project. Now this last piece I got, this is a metallic alligator. It's in black and gold. Um, but that comes across, there's the lining here. That comes across sort of a, what's it, not pewter. I forget the name when you distress like gold over black, but that's what that looks like. So nice. And then the last two pieces here, these are another pre-cut vinyl, 18 by 27. And this is a apex called clay. And that's the lining. And very soft. Very nice. And the next piece is, this was a lot, but this was called Lot AA in R, and this is another 18 by 54. And that's a caramel color lining like that. Very pretty. And I was glad that I looked at my stash for my my feet attachments and things, and I was happy that I did find this non-stick foot, and it helps to prevent sticking on vinyl and leather. So I knew I had it, but when I picked this up, I was like, I think I have a foot, but when I got home, I found this one, so I'm happy about that. So that is the fabric. So I'm going to move that to the side, and we're going to jump into the notions and the patterns and all the fun stuff. So the store itself, it's a nice little size store, and there's different sections that sell sewing machines and zippers and buttons and notions and patterns and fabrics, and it's just a great little place. And I definitely know I'll be going back in the future. But they had these little grab bags of, and I'm glad I picked this up because the webbing that I have, I'm not sure if I had enough for some of these, but it's glad that I was able to find some colors that I can work with, especially this taupe color. And this would, probably go really nice on something like that. If I make a tote bag or the handle, we'll see. But nice a yardage of these. And these were probably some pieces that they had cut for tote bags. So I'll have to measure these out just to see if I can get enough for a project. If not, I can use them for the handles on the bags. So that was the grab bag. So for $5, it's not bad. And then moving on. Now, since I do bags, I like to find pieces that I can use for the feet of the bags that I make. And I got these. These are Sally Tomatoes dome feet. And there's 4. And they had different colors too, but I was looking more for this particular color because I wanted also to get the zipper cord in to coordinate in this bronzy color. Or antique, they call it. Antique? Yeah, antique. So I just picked up a set of those. And then there's buttons that I saw these, and I thought that they were really beautiful. And when I got these, I thought about this piece right here. and how these would go really nice. And these are assorted sizes. But look at the black. And let's see if I'm going to take this out, one of these out, because they are absolutely beautiful. And I thought about this piece and how well this might go with this. Isn't that pretty? That's going to work really well with this. Like I said, they come in assorted sizes. So I'm happy about that. So I got 2 packs of these. Different sizes from a 1/2 inch to almost, I believe, like an inch. So I wish I could have found maybe some blue ones, but this will work. And then the next thing I picked up, which I thought was so cool, I had never seen these before, but look at this. These are called light up scissors. And it has this little light on the end. So, look at that. So cute. These are 8.5 inch. Helps you cut with precision, it says. I just thought that was so cool. So I got 2 of those, which I may share. But if you lose a pair, hey, then you got to back up. But I got it in yellow and red. Just so cute. And it runs by a watch battery, so easily replaceable. But I'd never seen anything like that, so pick that up. So now let me jump into, and I'll get one more thing here. I think that was the end of my notions. Believe so. Also for bags though, I did pick up this mesh fabric, and this is 18 by 54, 100% polyester by Annie.com. And you can see the website there. But this is lightweight. And yep, I thought it was pretty nice. And they have online tutorials too, so I wanted to get a piece of that to put in my bags. So now let's jump into the patterns. I was looking for this new look pattern, and they do sell their patterns, the Simplicity, McCall's, New Look. I believe there was Berta. I think it was assortment, but this one I was particularly looking for, and happened to find it. It was the only one that was left. So I was glad that I was able to get it, because I was going to order it online. But this is New Look, $67.96, rated as easy. And it comes with the pants, the crop top, and the jacket duster. Mrs. Coat tops and pants, but here's the line drawings there. Absolutely cute. Cannot wait to make this. And that white that I just showed you in that fabric could possibly be this jacket here. We'll see. So there was a couple of different other fabrics. These are from this one is the Sewing Workshop. And this is a pattern collection. It's sewingworkshop.com. You can see that. And this one is called the Picasso Tops and Pants. But I thought it was pretty cute. So, looking forward to making this. There's the line drawing. It's loose fitting top with jewel neckline, off-center front seam, square inset, long taper sleeves and front pockets. Pants are loose fitting lantern pants with front side and back panels, finished with a tapered bottom wedge and a flat front waistband with elastic sides and back. Recommended 2 or 4 way stretch. Cotton, linen, rayon, polyester, silk, or knits. So, thought that was pretty nice. I like that one. And you could do a color block on this. That would be really pretty too. And then another pattern here. This one is called Easy Threezy. A jacket and 3 different options. And it's kind of hard to tell with the packaging, the way the design is. But it's a loose fitting jacket that the neckline, it turns back to create a shawl collar, and has elbow length sleeves with overlapping tulip cuffs, which you can see there. But yeah, takes 2 3/4 yards depending on the size. It could go up to 3 yards. But I thought that was pretty nice. Easy Threezy. And then I picked up 2 bag patterns. This one I had seen, but I don't know if I had a pattern like this, but I probably do. But this is called the bendy bag. And this comes in does it come in 3 different sizes? Let's see. No, I think they're all the same size. Yeah. But you can use fat quarters for this one. So this says sew the zipper in straight, then bend the bag and stitch to create bendies. Adorable shape. Bend is perfect toting for holding your cords, goodies, and that sort of thing. So, pretty cute. Bendy bag. And then the last one I got was this one. I thought that was absolutely gorgeous. Now, can you see that vinyl that I just showed you? Probably in a bag like this. I think it will be absolutely beautiful. And this is called the Daphne. And this is Sally Tomato. It's a faux piped handbag with crossbody strap. So, as I was saying, it's a Daphne crossbody strap. And you can use metal connectors or you can make your own. So it's a versatile bag here for, for the handles and the pieces, the hardware that you need. It does recommend Daphne hardware kit, but if you have, some of these in your stash, that will work just as well. Interior pockets, interior slip pocket, bottom accent, handles, and crossbody strap, zipper top closure. Very pretty. Can't wait to get started on that one. So that was the patterns that and the notions that I got from the sewing studio located in Maitland, Florida. And I was so happy that I had a chance to go. So next time I have a video coming up, hopefully it'll be featuring this bag and some other bags that I made that I want to share with you guys. But for now, thank you for stopping by, joining me today, and take time to do something for yourself. Have fun, enjoy the summer, stay hydrated. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you in a video real soon. Bye-bye.